Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lwandile here, the leader and the instructor of Maninkwe School. Today we're actually doing exercise 2.12 from this textbook over here. However, if you haven't yet, find yourself a copy. There's this link over here. What I'll do is I'll simply copy and paste it on top of my main method on this project I'm about to create. Our project is actually called exercise 2.12. As usual, simply call our project, simply give our project's name whatever, the very same name we have for an exercise itself. Okay, so where am I gonna save this project? Actually, it's on my desktop. It's on my desktop on this file, textbook exercises. Okay, we go to this file I already created called 2.12. We hit OK and the finish button. Now that we've got our project here, let's create a class. And again, we will be having 3 solutions on this problem. So let's see what student A has for us. Okay, let's hit the main method checkbox. Okay, we remove this generated command. So here is this link. As I just said, I want to leave it on top of my main method. What you can do is you can simply pause the video if you have to and try by all means to make sure that you go to the site so that you're gonna get your own PDF, because it will be a waste of time to simply watch through my videos without actually trying them yourself first. Okay, with that out of the way, it is time to actually read the exercise. It's actually on page 94. Okay, now let's see. I haven't yet read the question, so let's read it through. Okay, given an airplane's acceleration A and the takeoff speed V, you can compute the minimum runway length needed for an airplane to take off using the formula. Length is equal to v squared over 2a. Write a program that prompts the user to answer v in meters per second and the acceleration in meters per second squared, and display the minimum runway length. Okay, so here is a sample run, as you guys can see. Now let's get our hands dirty with the code. Okay, so what we're simply going to do, as always, since we will be reading from the keyboard, we have got to create a scanner. Okay, we then go system.in. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm actually recording this video. It's actually 1:37, as you can see right over here on my bottom right corner. You can see the time of the recording of this video. I am at the backyard at home, and where I'm actually taking this video from is in a safe place. So I thought, why don't I just take chances, because I do know that you guys really need this stuff. But I do believe in God, so there's no way something horrible will come by. Okay, now let me cut it with the stories. What we gotta do is to simply system.out.print enter speed. Acceleration double go S for speed dot next. Okay, what else would I need? Of course I would need an acceleration. Double A for acceleration dot next double, and then my length will simply be math.pow. It simply says it's something. We have a base in the exponent. So what is our base? Our base is S. We're basically working on our numerator. Okay, so we have x squared, s squared. That's our numerator, and our denominator is simply 2 multiplied by a. What we then do is simply display the results. System.out.print. We'll use printf because we want to properly format our output. What was that? Okay, simply call the minimum runway length for this airplane is, we'll simply leave 2 spaces, and then we make this number we'll make it have, we're actually looking for something that would give us 3 decimal places. Okay, so it's gonna be 2.3f. okay, and then finally we put whatever that we wanna format, which is L in our case. This is pretty straightforward, you guys. There isn't much to talk about this problem, because if you do know variables, then you're good. There's literally nothing much to talk about. However, I'm still gonna give 3 solutions though. Okay. Can you imagine people coming by your home at night, grabbing your microphone, grabbing your machine? Oh God, I swear, I would literally die before they take it. In fact, I heard something like that a couple of weeks ago in Johannesburg, if you know South Africa. Let's try to hit something like 60 and 3.5 and see what we get. So 60 and 3.5, so it's 63. Why is that? So what could possibly be a problem here? I've got S, obviously that will be computed first. Let me double check my solution. I'm in my formula. Speed, that's s, and acceleration is 3.5. Then why are we getting this number instead of what we were given? 60 and 3.5. Let's rerun it again. But we haven't changed that thing. Oh, is it because of operator precedence? I guess that was the reason. You see, we mistakenly forgot to put the brackets. This is what we did. You see, that's why I always strongly recommend that you put brackets on your expression, because that way, even if you don't know, maybe even if you forgot the precedence of arithmetic operators, or operators rather, you don't have too much of a problem. As you guys saw, we do get what we expected. Look at this. Boom, we got what we expected. Anyways, I didn't even finish my story, but I do know that you don't want to know about it. Me almost getting mugged the other day in this city called Johannesburg in South Africa. So I don't want to talk much about it now that we're done with this problem. So thanks to you all, you guys, and if you haven't yet subscribed on my channel, I would really appreciate you do, because that way I'll be eligible. I'll be eligible to put links such as this one here down below on my videos on YouTube. So if you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And then if you feel like this video is somehow a bit convincing for you, you can share it if you like give it to whoever who might be interested. Perhaps that person might not necessarily be interested on this video here, but he or she might be interested on these solutions I give. So thanks to you all, guys, and I would love you to let me know what you think I've done wrongly on this code over here. As you guys know, we are still gonna have a second and a third solution on this question, even though it seems pretty straightforward, but there are tiny things that beginners happen to do. Tiny mistakes. So if you think you know something, if you think there's something that you've pointed out that I should have done differently, let me know down below in the comments. So cheers, you guys. See you on the next tutorial.